Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I accomplished this coral ombre that you see on my nails. I didn't use any polish. This coral comes from the Beach collection on nailsbymikkie.com by C-Tones. So I'm going to show you how I accomplished this ombre. Right now I'm just placing my crystals. I wasn't going to place any crystals at all, but then I decided to start freestyling, and here we are. So with these crystals, when I'm freestyling, I like to use different sizes. That's why you see different sizes mixed up underneath me. This color is AB. It's found on nailsbymikkie.com. I love this color because it's so universal. You can use it on any color. I'm just creating a wave pattern. You know, my son's name is Ocean, so I love water themes, which brings me to this beach day collection. So first thing you want to do is remove the cuticles. And this cuticle bit removes the cuticles and any excess skin that may be in the way of making your product adhere properly. Next, I'm going to go in with my fine sanding band. And the reason why you want to use a fine sanding band is because you don't want to cause any damage to the natural nail. So you want to use a fine sanding band instead of a coarse sanding band or anything too rough on your nail plate. You just want to remove the natural shine from the nail. You don't want to apply too much pressure. You don't want to damage the natural nail at all. So now I'm going to dust all of this stuff off of me. I'm using IBD's Power Bond today as my primer. It's my favorite primer. It's inexpensive and it gets the job done. I'm getting my monomer ready, and I add a couple of drops of acetone to my monomer, and the reason why I do that is because it makes my acrylic set a little bit faster. You don't want runny acrylic when you're sculpting nails. So now I'm applying a very, very thin coat of glacier crystal to my natural nails. And this prevents this coral color or any other acrylic color from staining my natural nails. Very, very thin coat. So I'm using Coupa Inks forms today. I love these forms because they're so long. And as you guys can see, I love my nails to be stripper long, like I like to call them. So I'm pinching a C curve in these forms. And the reason why I do that is because it helps the forms to sit snugly underneath my natural nail. You want to make sure that your forms are symmetrical when you stick them together on the bottom. Otherwise, the nails will be lopsided. So if you can tell, there's a small gap in between my natural nail and the form. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to place a medium-sized bead right there at my free edge. And just close up that gap. And I'm going to go in with my color. And all of these colors come from C-Tone's Beach Day collection. This color specifically is called Glass Coral. I spilled some on myself. My bead is a little bit more wet working with this glass coral color because it does have a thick mylar glitter inside of it. So you want to make sure that your bead is completely saturated with monomer. This color glows in the dark. This color is called Coral Cove. And this last color, unfortunately, the camera doesn't do it justice. This last color is called Guppy, and it's a shimmery coral. I'm now encapsulating with my glacier crystal. As I'm encapsulating, I'm also building the bulk of the nail and also protecting my ombre. So when I file, I don't remove or damage my ombre blend at all. So again, I'm going to seal that gap with Glacier Crystal Clear Acrylic. And just extending the nail. And these forms are numbered. So what you see underneath the forms are numbers. And I'm bringing my acrylic out to about the number 4. I want my nails to be about a number 3 in length, but I bring them out to a number 4 to leave myself room for filing. That way, when I start to file my nails, I don't take away from the length that I actually want in the end. So now I'm just blending in these corals, Coral Cove and Guppy. Oh, got a little bit of mylar on there. Now, encapsulating your ombre with crystal clear acrylic isn't always necessary, especially for all of you perfect blenders out there. But encapsulating with glacier clear or any crystal clear will help you save your product as far as your colored acrylic goes. As you can see, when I'm encapsulating with glacier clear, I'm using much bigger beads. And you're going to see shortly that when I use my colors, my beads are not as big. And that's because I'm building up the bulk of my nail with crystal clear when I encapsulate. When I'm blending my ombre, I do like to use a more wet bead. There goes ocean in the background. I'm sorry, guys. But I like to use a much more wet bead. I feel like the colors blend better that way. And now I'm building up the bulk of my nail and my apex, my stress point, with glacier crystal. So again, I'm going to go in with this coral glass and bring it all the way down to that number 4. And this next color, remember, Coral Cove, it glows in the dark. Did I say that earlier? Well, this color glows in the dark. And there goes Guppy. It's a shimmery coral. Unfortunately, you can't see the shimmer in the video. But it does have a subtle shimmer to it. It's very pretty. And there I go, encapsulating again. So now I'm going to apply the form on my thumb. I always do this form last. I want to make sure that's snug and fit. I'm going to extend my free edge and fill in any gaps with this glacier crystal. So here's the finished product, and now we're going to start filing. And I'm using an extra coarse sanding band now. And you don't want to use this sanding band on skin or on natural nail at all. I'm just using it for shaping. You want to be very, very careful and cautious with this sanding band. It is dangerous. It can cause burning. It can cut somebody. It can slice somebody. So you want to make sure that you're very, very careful with this sanding band. Well, with all of your sanding bands and all of your bits. The drill is a very important piece of equipment that you have to be knowledgeable about before really working with it, because God forbid you hurt somebody with it. It's very, very possible. So once again, make sure you use this extra coarse bit for acrylic only, not skin or natural nail. So this is just how I start my shaping. It makes my job easier as far as hand filing goes. But of course, I still do a lot of hand filing. You're going to see that now. So I'm going to use my Beauty Secrets file. I got it from Sally's. It's my favorite file. They come in like 100 grit, 180 grit. So this 100 grit is my favorite. I always make sure I buy all of them every single time I go to Sally's. So I'm just going in with my hand file and I'm getting that crisp shape to come out. I'm sorry you guys hear my son in the background. So you want to make sure that you file both sides, the tip of the nail, everywhere. You want to leave no part of the nail untouched by the file. I do believe that sculpted nails are much easier to file than tips. So I'm just going in and cleaning up that shape, looking at it from different angles. Now I'm going to do some filing down on the top. And what I'm doing is sanding down any lumps or bumps, anything that shouldn't be there, any imperfections. I'm doing my blending, all of that fun stuff. And I like to use the hand file because it's just a more accurate file. So you want to make sure you look at the nails from different angles. That way it's straight from all angles. Now I'm going to go in with my medium sanding band. And I'm going to blend in my cuticle area. I'm going to just smooth out the surface. Well, now we're all finished. So this is my comb bit, and what this does is it seals the cuticle area. It blends in the acrylic to the natural nail, and it also removes any excess product from the cuticle area. It's also a safety bit, so it's painless. So we're going to do some dusting. I'm going to wipe each nail with alcohol, and that gets all the dust out of my cuticle areas before I start to paint with my gel polish. I'm using Mia Secrets glass finish. And I always angle my nail downward, and the reason why I do that is so that my cuticle area doesn't get flooded with gel polish. Everybody knows once you get gel polish in the cuticle area, it's pretty much impossible to get all the way out. So now I'm going to cure my nails for 60 seconds. And voila, 60 seconds later. So this is what they look like after I apply the crystal clear top coat. I'm having trouble opening my cuticle balm. It's by the Shelby Rose collection. It is also available on nailsbymikkie.com. Search cuticle balm. It's amazing. It feels so good on your skin. Not only that, it's 100% all natural. So all of the ingredients can be used on your entire body. So of course it is on the website as cuticle balm, but you can use it as a mani-pedi balm, foot massages, any kind of massages. It's good in your hair. It's 100% all natural. It's amazing. So there goes the finished product of my nails. You see the Mylar glitter in there. So I'm going to do one last wipe with alcohol. And the reason why I do this last wipe of alcohol, wiping off the excess oil, it just makes better for the pictures. So there you have it. Coral Ombre. And all of these colors are found in the Beach Day collection on nailsbymikkie.com. And here goes the process. That's what they look like. And that is the finished product. And they also glow in the dark. So make sure you like and subscribe and go follow all my other pages. Have a great day.